back again. Coach Matt, Coach Andy. We're gonna show you guys how to do a sit out. This is for John, who's over there. So John has had a question about sit out, and I see a lot of people, there's a lot of positions you can do related to this. So let's go through them real quick. So Andy's gonna grab me in the front headlock here. Rotate that way, so she can get the angle from the side. So Andy grabs me, we have a couple options. Go to lock your hands in and do that. So if he's locking, right? I can peek out, same position, and I'll break it down in a second what we're doing. So again, locking again. Spin over, again. I can come this way. Again. I can do this way. So you want it, there's more maneuvers, guys, there's a lot more, but my initial idea is just to have a rotation in each direction based on the head and arm position and then the direction of rotation. So let's go through those four. To me, those are four pretty basic options. You want to have at least two in each direction. So you notice typically when someone grabs a front headlock, they grab your head and your arm. That's normally either he's going to be here or he might hold my elbow, but he's in something like this. So let's see, if he locks the hands, the first one I did, this rotate again, Andy. The first one I did is the sit out or peek out. So he's holding me here. The sit out or peek out I call is like on the side of the arm. So I'm here under, he's trying to keep my head under his body, and I need to get my head out of this, where his arm. So you see how he's got, this side is the arm side, my arm's in. This side would be the head side. He's on my neck on one side, my arm on the other. So if I go to the arm side, a lot of people call this a sit out or a peek out. I'm gonna get my head up, use the elbow against his back, and put him off. I can catch the leg. You're gonna get up there and don't fall. He's gonna get up, but I can already turn and start right in the corner, or just go behind. Okay, so let's look at that again. Stay up on your knees this time. So same way, I've got my arm and head, right? I can move, and I can come up either behind or attacking the legs. If you want to attack the legs, you just throw your arm in. If you just want to go behind, just go behind like that. So that's when he has my head and arm, this arm, you see, and I'm able to peek my head out on this side. And if the more he holds me, the more he's gonna launch himself, because he's locked, he has to catch himself to post. Now the opposite of that, so again, his same side, head and arm, please. So he's got my head and arm. Now the opposite is, instead of coming here, sometimes maybe he's really clamping that elbow down, I feel like he can't go that way, I can take to this elbow. So now I don't have my elbow here, see my elbow's on the outside here, so I'm on the neck side. So I can't really keep heavy on me, Andy, a little bit, like a little pressure down, yeah. So I can't really flop him like I did on the other side with my triceps, the back of my elbow. But here I can hold this elbow, remember, pull his elbow away from his body, and as I sit through, I can spin over, pressure back in. You see that? And I end up spinning over and getting my own front headlock. Have you done that one, Andy?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Okay, so Andy's gonna do it now. So he's in here, he's gonna reach to the arm side, grab my elbow, grab the same side elbow, grab the elbow, Andy. There you go. Now he's gonna sit out to that side and just spin. Hold tight, spin, spin, spin. See, he comes over the top and spins over. So we can do a drill, right? Right, where you can spin over here. Coming on top. That's a spin over. So those two are like your starting point. Basically, when he grabs my head and arm, front headlock, see if I go here, that's the spin over, it's the neck side. If I go here, that's the peek out, right? To go behind a double leg, the sit out. But now we need the opposite rotation. So that's the similar rotation, which is post and foot rotated this way. We also need a counter rotation because you might get halfway out one side and you might just feel like you need to come back off the same rotation. So watch this. So now Andy's, let's rotate this way. So now Andy's got my head and arm again, okay? And maybe I'm trying to come out this way, but he's really just cranking it down. You see that? And so look, I'm gonna switch, especially if I can get a bite on the elbow. If I can get, like I'm here and he tries to clamp down, you see? I can bite the elbow, and I'm gonna switch sides. You see that? It's like a Peterson. I can catch that elbow like a Peterson, sit through, and now I immediately just chase the legs here. So that would be, I can't tell you guys exactly when you should execute that, but generally maybe my arm came up and he's able to put pressure down. Maybe I'm almost peeking out here, right? I'm almost out, and Andy somehow collapses. See that? He's collapsing me. That's a good time. Like a Peterson, basically, but it's That's not a classic Peterson, but it's a similar technique if you guys wrestle. Trap it arm. So on this side, on the arm side, right? On the arm side, we have the peek out room. We also have, if he drops down, if I finish it, I can switch and roll back like with Peterson. Again, follow the legs here. You get on top. If we go to the other side, now we'll switch back. He's got my head and arm again. Now here we already did the spin over, so I've got the spin over, right? I've got the spin over. If he's really clamping me down here, and I feel like this, like my head's just not coming out, I'm just going to squeeze my head back in. You see he's doing that. Now my inside arm, so instead of rotating this way, I'm going to rotate this way. So it's a short arm drag out. So we have rotation in each direction. So that's the short arm again. Basically the arm, I'm going to arm drag out. So I'm trying to come out, he's squeezing his elbow in. Squeezing my head back in. See how he's squeezing his elbow? Every time I get my head out for the spin over, he's squeezing it in. There's his elbow though, so I can rotate and just basically arm drag out. That's, for a lot of people, that's the number one move. I just like showing the options. You can understand rotation based on if he holds your neck, what side, head and arm. So again, let's go through all four again. So he's got head and arm. If I go to the arm side, here's my sit out. You can attack the legs, go behind. If I feel like I'm getting up there and he clamps it down, I can trap the elbow, kind of like a Peterson. And you may not get the thing, you may just get this in combination. Like maybe I try to trap his elbow, right? Like he's grabbing me and I try to grab, and he don't let me grab it. See, he tries to pull that elbow out, so I can't pull it out. Yeah, he doesn't let, so now it's open for the sit out though, right? So now he opens for the sit out, try to follow up. So they can work in combination. Same deal if I go to the next side. Let's rotate this way for the camera. So same thing if I'm on the next side, right? I might be trying to hit that drag, but he hides the elbow high. Hide your elbow, like, hide high. You see that? So he's trying to have, and now the elbow's exposed here, right? For the spin over. So they kind of work in combination on the elbow position and pressure. So again, head and arm. So maybe I'm trying to like spit and close the elbow tight. You see? So now he's just let me go, my head come out. He's keeping my head out. Perfect time to switch. Drag out. You just go behind and drag out. That's pretty good. There's more stuff, but that's like, those are good options for jiu-jitsu, and you don't need to expose yourself too much. There's other options, but that's plenty. If you have those, you can go to black belt, so thank you. Oh, what did I say? Like and subscribe.